Yeah, Higurashi when they cry. The glide's wrong for the Steam thingy. I know people make those guides that aren't will take a lot of effort, but the guide is flat out wrong because it says you have to, after you're done with it, the whole entire game, you're supposed to go to the after party, but there's no after party, there's only a staff room. Like, I know it's really lazy guide already, but like, come on. Do you think that murder can be justified depending on the motive? Who is even talking to me? This is Risiko 07. Oh, is that like the creator of the game, right? Thank you for playing Higurashi when they cry, K chapter 5 Meakashi. Although I depict many deaths in my work, I have to ask myself a question. That question is there such a thing as justifiable murder? Or you can justify anything? In our world, murderers are prosecuted and the degree of punishment varies depending on the motive and circumstances. Having different degrees of punishment means that we are putting a value on the dead person's life. Some scenes justify murder, Higurashi. By degrading the life of the victim in those scenes, the player can sympathize with the character more easily. The degree of sympathy would be different from person to person. The people who could sympathize probably felt catharsis, and the people who disagreed with the character might have felt uncomfortable. That's indicated by how opinions were polarized regarding Kikichi's actions in Tatsugashi. In Meakashi, there are also a number of murders, but this time the main character Shion tries to earn sympathy for each of them. How did you feel? How much were you able to sympathize with her? If you couldn't sympathize with her at all, then please berate her as a crazy murderer. I think she was fine. What does it mean to be a crazy murderer anyway? Like, she just murdered people, and I guess you can say she went insane, but it's kinda whatever. If you sympathize with her at all, then please have mercy on her. If you sympathize with her almost entirely, then please have mercy on her. If you completely sympathize with her, then please let us berate both of you as crazy murderers, lol. What about me? Well, that's a secret. I would like to reverse my question this time. What kind of murderer could you sympathize with if you were to be killed? A murderer who doesn't care about people's lives? That would be quite a regrettable death. Murderer doesn't care about people's lives. So could I sympathize with them? Sympathize with what? The fact that they kill me because they don't care? It's a very weird motive. I mean, like, they're just bored with life, so they killed me. Okay, I guess. Like, I still die at the end of the day, so I don't really care. That's not really a good motive. It's extremely sad to be killed in denial of all your values. A murderer who begs for forgiveness in tears? Did I do something? That would be quite regrettable too. Yeah, I don't know about that either. It shouldn't kill you at all if they're begging your forgiveness, hahaha. So what kind of murder could you sympathize with? In the end, sympathy might just be a method for making the story more interesting. If you can sympathize, it's fun. If you can't sympathize, it's just crazy. If we cannot put value on human life, it's a sin to ever try doing so. A murder is a murder. Nothing more than that. I just hope everybody can live happily together. How does that sound? Would you agree to that? No? If you wouldn't, thank you very much for playing Higurashi when they cry, chapter 5, Meakashi. I could only bring out this 5th episode thanks to you all, thanks to all of your support. Higurashi will only get more intense as it approaches the final. Nothing would make me happier than if you continued reading the chapters to come. The next chapter will be titled Tetsuboshi. It has Takano on the cover, right? I think so. I'm rather fortunate if you enjoyed yourself even a little. Thank you again for playing. I hope this has brought a little color to your life. Oh, is that it? Oh, 7th expansion. Huh, okay. And that's like only 4 minutes. Huh. Well, that's a very short part this time, I guess. Whatever. They're usually like 20 minutes, aren't they? But yeah, but as I was saying, the things just flat out wrong. Here it is. Have a chat. The guide is. But yeah, I guess that's it for this chapter. Really short this time, but yeah, bye bye! Bye! Oh, that's the wrong thing. Whoops. Whoopsie doopsie.